everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome again to our Go Live session. It's me again, Ariane, coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. It's February 19, 2025, around 6:45 p.m. here. So it's already dark, very dark outside, and it's still winter, still very cold outside. And yeah, I'm here right now going live because I do have another um, interesting topic for us tonight. So hold on, let me just change my banner. I think I forgot to change it back. There you go. Sorry about that. But yeah, um, so, if this is the first time that you are seeing me, I'm Arian, and I'm a Filipina immigrant based here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, with my family. I have my husband with me and two young kids. I used to be a programmer back in the Philippines for 12 years, a software engineer. I worked in the IT industry for more than a decade, and well, it was kind of difficult for me to when I did try to climb up the corporate ladder, but I still managed to climb up to the associate manager level. And then when the pandemic came, the opportunity to come here in Canada was open to us, and we took it. We came here in 2022. I started as a student, juggled multiple jobs, my husband and I, both of us. And currently, we're now working as IT analysts here. And also, we started this online business. So, here in our online business, we help ambitious career parents and professionals build a smarter income stream and enjoy more precious moments with their family. And that is because we strongly believe that it's very important to spend more time with your loved ones and your family. You know, you're not just working for the sake of work or money, but because you want a better life for your kids and your family. And so, work or having a job is not the end all be all. Okay, so there's another way of how we can work smarter and earn more money online. So while we're doing all of these activities. So that's it. So our topic for tonight, this is gonna be quick too, because I do just a little background. I do have my period today, and I I I am not feeling very well, but I still try to, uh, go live here so that I could give value and show up for my business. Yeah, yesterday wasn't able to. Last Monday, I had a session with, I believe it's Kuya Joseph. If you haven't watched that, and if you're a small business owner, if you're an online business owner within our community, or even if you are, from outside, that session is going to be very beneficial to you because it's about Canadian business and taxation. And we discussed there what are the receipts, things that we can write off when we're filing our taxes so that it can be deducted to our tax liabilities. Yeah. So there's a lot of information in there. So if you haven't watched that, please do so. It's uploaded in YouTube and in my business page. But yeah, so we can start now for our topic for tonight, and it's how I balanced starting a business while working full time, right? And maybe a lot of people are saying, how she's still able to juggle this. She's taking care of the family, she's staying at home, doing all these chores, and she also have her full-time job. How is she, or how is she still able to do this online business? So again, just to give you a quick background of what our online business is, we actually call it business in a box, and it is because it's like like a plug and play system. Imagine if you have a PlayStation or a Nintendo Switch, right? You just plug it in the TV, and you have all of the games in it, and you can just proceed in playing, right? So look at it that way. So it's the same. When you start your own online business, we give you all of these tools, the package itself, and you just plug in yourself. Like you check out all of those tools, learn what the business is about, and then start running it like little by little so that you can adjust into the online space, to the online world. So that's what this business is. If you want to know more about it, what's included in the package, you can just register your full name and email address here so that I can send you more information and the next steps as well on how you can start your own online business. But going back to this, so how am I able to to start? Of course, we know that starting a business is not easy, right? It's a business, and whatever we're putting in there, it's hard earned money, right? Because you cannot start a business without a capital. Well, you can nowadays online, but you won't even. It's not. It's hard to find a legitimate business that doesn't need capital when it's online. So I would say most of the businesses needs capital in order to start. So this is what this business is about. And when I found it online, I was actually ready because I was trying to find something that I can do online that can supplement our income. And at the same time, one that I can do for just 1 to 3 hours in a day. So that's what I was trying to find. And however, whatever time of the day that 1 to 3 hours is available for me, that's when I wanted to do it. If I have 1 to 3 hours in the day or in the night before I go to sleep, that's up to me. That's I was very specific about that because I don't want to sacrifice more time away from my kids. So when I found it, I was like, wow, this is I guess this is it. This is different. So that's why I checked everything that's in this business. I knew that it was legit, and the rest is history. But yeah, I was looking only for like 1 to 3 hours in a day that I can spend to run my business, at least to learn how this business is run, how the tools are working in the back end, right? So when I started it, we were still back in Toronto then. And I was working Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let's include the 30 minutes ride going to the office in the morning and 30 minutes ride back home um, from office. So let's say 9:30 to 5:30, right? So that was my full-time job. And then at the start of that full-time job, I was still working as a part-time weekend concierge and move-in coordinator in Toronto. It takes me about 1 to 1.5 hours of commute from our house to the rental property, and that's a weekend. So I was working for almost 7 days in the week, and eventually, I got flagged by my full-time job because I do have duties on Sundays. And so they said you have to quit this because you have to concentrate on the job. So I quit the Sunday, and I still worked on Saturdays for the rental property. And it was the same. And then I became, too exhausted when I started the business as well, because that put a lot of pressure at first in me because it's a business, it's a different endeavor, right? It's different from having a job. You have to be serious about it because you put in a capital that's not just any money, right? It's your hard-earned money again. So so when I was starting, and it was true to what it seemed to be when I started it. I only needed 1 to 3 hours in a day. I only have that spare time, and so it was true to the online business was true to that. Like I only do it after work. So when I come home at around 5:30, 6 p.m., I just cook dinner for the family. We eat together, and then after that, it's either we watch a movie, we watch TV, or I would go directly to the room and start learning the business. And that's what I will do until, I get sleepy and tired, and then I go to sleep at night. And then the next day, it's all the same. So I'm going to get up at around 6, 7, prepare the kids to school, and then um, prepare myself as well. And then I'm gonna go, to the office at 9:30, be back at around 5:30, 6, those kind of things. But again, because we have an automated system, we have a website. I have a website. I have a lead generation system. I have email marketing system. In this online business system package, and so I didn't have to worry about those things, because the heavy lifting of having a digital business is already given to me because of the package that I avail, right? Because of that, this business that I started. So my business is, while I'm in the office, while I'm working on my full-time job, on my part-time jobs, the business is running in the back end 24/7, and even when I'm sleeping. So I only check the my email, if I have new people coming in and checking out the business, and if they're interested to know more about it, I would see it in my business email, and I can reply to them. I can reply to the comments. I can make posts from social media. And that's practically everything that I do with that 1 to 3 hours spare time. And even in between the job, if I'm working, because I would just check my email, I would just check my social media. I don't know about you, but even when I wasn't doing the business yet, I'm always on my phone, right? We're always on our phones, because it's already a necessity. And I believe a lot of the people are in social media nowadays: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, even, YouTube now has been the Google, because, we always try to look for answers in YouTube as well. So, even when I was not, even when I'm not yet doing the business, I'm still always on my phone. So it didn't really make a lot of difference when I started the business, because that's what I do. I just check my emails, check my social media profiles, see if there's any people who wants to know more about our online business, and I just answer to them. So that's what I do. And it's not a really very difficult business to run, I would say, compared to the traditional business or brick and mortar business, because it's all online. Like wherever you are, even while I'm commuting, I can just check my phone and see if I have new messages. So that's it. So if you are asking if that was really a balance, um, even when I, even before I came here in Canada, I was looking for work life balance. But I totally believe that that is actually kind of, what's the term? Subjective, I guess. Because it differs from one person to another, right? The balance that we're saying, work life balance, differs from one person to another. And for me, um, the as long as I have time for my kids, with my kids, like even just, just the an hour or two every day watching TV, or maybe eating dinner together with the family, those are the the best times for, for me to say that, oh, I already have work life balance, because I do have my day job and I also have time for the family whenever I wanted to. I don't have to choose between my work, my job, and the family. I can do, I can have time with the family whenever I can. So that's how I define my work life balance. And it may be different for you as well. So that's how I started the business. I was working full time. I do have a part time job, and I started learning the business little by little, 1 to 3 hours in a day, until I finished the training program, everything in the training site. And I guess that's it. It was just like, it came off naturally afterwards. Before, I don't do these go lives because I'm really a very shy person. I know some of you, my friends know me. I'm a very shy person, so I didn't really want to go just, speak in front of the camera. But I realized afterwards, like after a short time, that I'm in the business, that a lot of people are doing it, and it's not because it's not just because of, like, for the sake of going live or for the sake of marketing. We want the algorithm of the social media systems, the applications, to work on our favor. And that is why we're doing these go lives. But you know what? If you if you decide to do this business, you don't really have to do this. You don't really have to do what we do. But for myself, I actually have like I actually have learned to love it, surprisingly. Surprisingly, because I get to have another outlet as well, wherein I could just say whatever I want, in front of the camera. I'm not even like speaking to someone face to face, but I know I just don't see the person on the other end of the screen watching this, right? But it's just a good outlet, so that I can like, share my experiences, express myself as well. So, but you don't have to really do this. We have a lot of ways of how we can do the business and how we can really like attract, clients, customers, right? So, and you will know a lot. You will know all of those things when you try to check, yourself, what's inside the business, what's inside the whole package. But the bottom line is, most of the heavy lifting is done for you. Everything, all of the information that you need in running this business is already here. You don't even have to search in Google or in YouTube for how to's or for tutorials for you to be able to run the business, because everything is already in here and it's constantly updated, because we have a very comprehensive and advanced, I guess, advanced training site. We've been moving to Amazon Web Services recently. And if you will see the training site, you'll be blown away by how detailed, how comprehensive it really is, because it has a lot of features in it. So that's it. I guess that's my sharing for today. I hope you got some value from that. And again, balance is different. Balance is different from me to you, right? How you define balance is up to you. But for me, this online business is for the long term. Um, there is no overnight success here, because if it's an overnight success, I don't know if it's still legit, right? We don't know. So there's a lot of like scams and hoax businesses, online that you don't even understand. But here, we always encourage you to do your due diligence and research so that you can fully understand it before you even get your toes in it. Okay. So that's how we do the business. I hope you are fired up to check what our online business, our digital business is all about. Just register again in my website below, and I will connect with you on the next steps and more information about our online business. So that's it from me tonight, and I hope you have a great day. Have a great night. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.